Good Hamvention.
Is it?
What was that song you were singing yesterday? Old River.
Deep river.
Deep
My
river.
home is over Jordan.
All right.
My mic gain down a little bit.
Probably, yeah. How do you do that?
Oh, Jesus.
There we go. Nope. Settings.
Transmitter.
Mike's shaking the camera.
Oh, are we live?
Yeah, we're live.
Oh.
You can go ahead and change. Yeah, settings. That's where I thought it was. -2.
We'll go a couple dB down.
Okay.
Why not?
1, 2. 1, 2. Okay. Well, you left mine alone. That's okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let us know how we sound.
I probably sound amazing because I have this wonderful new lavalier microphone.
I know. Well, these sound amazing by themselves.
They're a little noisy.
5'9", Shane says. Shane, are you coming out?
Yeah, Shane.
Yeah, Shane. Are you coming out?
I brought one of the cigars you sent me just so I can smoke it with you.
Ah, yes.
That Dumas cigar, whatever. Duma.
Are we backwards in the camera?
Mm-mm.
See, we're backwards in this, but...
Well, yeah, but it's probably because it's the front-facing camera,
right.
So it's mirrored.
Right. Exactly. But sometimes you gotta know.
Sometimes it's just backwards day.
Charlie's at the airport. Good deal. Thank you for sharing the link, Steve. Yeah, I set up a live stream this morning, and I told it on the app. I did it on my laptop, and I told it on the app that I was going to do it mobile. But when I went to the mobile app to choose that live stream, it said it wasn't available. So. It said, But
oh look, Hamreading 2.0's live.
Oh, am I? Oh,
yeah.
What do you know? So the All-Star node died.
No, we look good.
Pretty much right when we got here. Good. Okay. Pretty much right when we got here. We had it all in the truck all day the last 2 days, and it pretty much died when we got. It won't boot up. I don't know why. So I texted Kyle this morning. He's my All-Star admin, Elmer.
He is an All-Star.
And, he is an All-Star. Kyle is an All-Star. He really is. And and the theory is that the SD card went bad. That they tend to do that sometimes if you plug them up and down a lot. And I have another SD card with me, but I don't have an Ethernet cable with me, so I can't access the Raspberry Pi. So Kyle's bringing me an Ethernet cable. We're going to check it out tonight.
Wait a minute. Are you putting just Raspbian on it?
No, HamVoIP is its own.
Oh.
It's its own script that has HamVoIP built into Raspbian.
Okay.
So yeah.
Because when you first boot up Raspbian, it should just, like, if it doesn't see an internet after a while, it should just broadcast its own IP address. And you should be able to see it as Wi-Fi and SSH in that way.
Yeah, it doesn't do that. It doesn't connect to Wi-Fi, and it doesn't broadcast an access.
Look at me talking computers.
So it's probably going. It's probably but just the SD card's just not, because there's power to the Raspberry Pi.
Yeah.
But nothing else seems like it's working.
Man, I was messing with. I had one Raspberry Pi dedicated to that emulation station, so you can play like old video games.
Yeah.
Dude, I had an itching to play Super Mario World. Like a week ago.
Yeah.
So I'm going through like all my SD cards. I'm like, I know it's on here somewhere.
Somewhere.
Couldn't find, because I had one that was just like, I had all the games on it and everything. Couldn't find it.
Yeah.
So I'm going through all my SD cards, and like nothing was working. So I had to remember how to put games on it, and it still wouldn't work. So I didn't get to play games. That was kind of a bummer, because Super Mario World's freaking awesome.
Yep, I agree.
But
I agree.
What can you do?
Yeah, so it's been kind of a morning of disappointments. Now, the weather is fantastic. I can't complain about the weather.
It's a little cold.
Mike thinks it's a little cold. It's chilly. I wouldn't call it cold. But the All-Star node, I couldn't get it to work when we got here last night. The battery it was plugged into died. Fine. So we plugged it into another battery. Couldn't get it to boot back up. So I guess it's just
it was on when it was plugged in a Little Geek when we were driving.
Right, but not after we...
Yeah.
Not after we got here, though.
So I unplugged it from Little Geek when we were moving stuff, so it's probably my fault. It got shocked.
I mean, unplugging it and replugging it. They say if you don't shut it down properly, which nobody does that, because you'd have to log into it every time.
How are you going to do that?
Yeah, you'd have to SSH into the thing each time you want to shut it down and go in and sending it a command.
And nobody got time for that.
Nobody got time for that. So now this is another reason I want to get a Sherry node installed permanently in the truck, so it's there all the time.
That's pretty sweet, being able to drive down the street and like it's analog, so it sounds good.
Right.
I mean, it's still over the internet.
Yeah.
Like DMR or any of the other ones. But it sounded like I was using my $5 boat.
Oh yeah, it works with a $5 boat. That's a great thing about All-Star. Yeah, it just works with any radio.
Yeah.
So it was nice. So we talked on All-Star the whole way here. Talked to a bunch of you guys on All-Star, and there's a bunch of people connected to All-Star right now, and I'm actually connected. I disconnected it now, but I got the DV Switch program connected. Compliments of November 8 Papa Charlie. He's got his system connected in. So if you go to hamradio2.com/All-Star, that pulls up my Supermon page, and there's like 20, 25 people on there right now. And when we end this stream, I will be back on there. I'm not on there right now because I'm using the phone to stream instead. But yeah, that's where that is. And so we get here last night. We set up camp and everything. We kind of pull everything out and unpack all our crap. This morning I get up and I put the Starlink system all together. There's no Starlink in Xenia. There's no Starlink coverage in Xenia at all.
Yeah,
you pull up the map, and it's like there's a little circle of coverage to like the northeast of Xenia. Xenia's here, and Dayton's like, I think, over here, and Dayton's covered, but Xenia's not covered. And I'm like, crap. So no Starlink at all.
So like as far as travels go, when you and I have been camping,
yes,
I think we're 0-3 now for the Starlink. It doesn't work here.
Right.
It didn't work at Montesano, at Huntsville.
No, doesn't work there.
And it didn't work at the Grand Canyon.
Both Montesano and the Grand Canyon, it didn't work because of the trees. But yes, that's correct. Yeah.
I don't care what the reason is, it didn't work.
Yeah.
Here we got blue skies and Barfy burgers here, and it still ain't working. So, what can you do? But so I finally updated my cell phone plan, so I now have unlimited data. I was on this really, really old grandfathered clause, so I'm probably going to stream something. Either I might stream tomorrow just here if people are hanging out. And I'm thinking maybe I'll stream like the outfield, the flea market on Friday. I don't know, but I'm paying for it, so I might as well do something.
Last year I streamed. I think I did the indoor stuff on Friday, and the flea market on Saturday, and that worked out well. So I'll probably do that again. I'll just pick a time that doesn't conflict with anybody else. This is Shane. This is a Padron 1964 anniversary. Compliments of Dave from VHQ Hexbeam, who already met. He's already in there with his Hexbeam setup. So
yeah, you got to go introduce me to that guy.
Yeah, I will. Yeah.
You don't want to know what I'm smoking.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get rid of these, actually. This is the Drew Estates factory smoke. These are some cheapo ones. I got a bunch of nice cigars with me, but this is the sun-grown one. I like the Maduro. I don't like this sun-grown, so I'm smoking it just to get rid of it.
There you go.
Yeah. It's got a good dry. I mean, it's not bad. I don't like this kind of wrapper. I like the Maduros and the more full-bodied ones.
How is the weather there to transmit?
So that's a great question. I'm glad you asked that. I brought my 818 with me, and I set up an antenna last night. You can see the green pole behind right here.
Yep.
That's my MFJ 43-foot mast. I've got the PAC-10 hooked up to it right now. I had the K6 ARK end fed hooked up to it earlier. Solid S9 noise floor on receive. I'm looking actually S9 plus right now.
There's a telephone pole power cable right there.
There's a transformer right there. That probably doesn't help. But
and this place is going to be littered with RVs by the time Friday gets here. So there's going to be all kinds of RFI here. It's going to be terrible.
I did make one contact on sideband last night to Ahmed out in California. He was doing a POTA.
And you were on 5 watts.
Yeah, 5 watts with the 818. I brought my amplifier, my little MXP50 amplifier, but I don't have an extra connector to hook the coax up to it. So
I've got that. I didn't get it because you said that
I don't really care.
The antenna was only handled 20 watts.
Well, I have the PAC-10 up now.
Okay.
So
all right. Well, we can get that.
But regardless, there's an S9 noise floor, so we can't hear anybody. I'm on FT8, and even FT8 from every band 20, 17, 15, 12, and 10. Like I'm sitting on 20, and there's not a lot of activity. So I don't know if there's a solar flare or what, but
don't know.
You know, I really don't care. I'm sitting at the Greene County Fairgrounds.
The weather out here is beautiful. It's if it stays like this through the weekend, we're going to be golden. It's not going to stay like this through the weekend. It's supposed to be like this today and tomorrow, and then it's supposed to rain a little bit Friday and Saturday mornings.
Yeah.
But I think it's limited to just the morning, so hopefully it clears up in the afternoon. I don't know. So, but those of you arriving today should have some really nice weather tonight and tomorrow.
Yep. It is chilly at night, though. We had the heat on.
Yeah.
And up until about 20 minutes ago, I still had my hoodie on. So... But I don't want anything to do with the cold.
I didn't think it was that cold.
It's cold.
Shorts or jeans weather. I haven't put on shorts yet. I'm wearing tactical sweatpants right now.
It's only going to be in the mid 70s at the highest.
Right. It's not going to be hot.
Like tonight's going to be in the 40s, I think, as a low. So it ain't like last year was I think in the 80s. It was pretty comfortable, but this year's a bit cooler. So definitely bring a hoodie. You know, bring a sweatshirt or something. Bring some pants, some shoes, and socks. Prepare to not be hot.
Yep. It's definitely warmer at home than it is right here.
And had I not checked the weather before I left, because I was just thinking, all right, it'll be like every time I've been here, it's been hot. I checked the weather and it's like lows of 50s. I'm like, oh hell no, I'm bringing my hoodie and a pair of pants.
There was one year years ago when I was at Hera that I forgot to bring any cold weather clothes, and I bought a Hamvention sweatshirt in the flea market because it was so cold out. I was like, I got to do that. So I got to go buy it. I got it. And last year I came by and I went to go buy a T-shirt on. Was it Saturday morning or Friday morning? It was early. I think it was Saturday morning. First thing I went to go buy a T-shirt, and they were sold out everything but small. Because my buddy David.
That's a good thing you're a small.
Yeah, well, I'm not. But my buddy David went. He's like, I can't make it this year. Go buy me a T-shirt. I said, sure. And I went over there, and I'm like, you guys are sold out. Did you print? Oh no, we printed the same amount. And I'm like, I don't think that's true. Hopefully they printed more this year. I'm gonna go buy a T-shirt first thing this year because I didn't get one last year. But that is how it is.
I got an embroidered hat the first year I was here. What was that? 2019 when we all came out here.
Yeah.
And the hat is like so big, it just looks goofy, so I never wear it. I don't really wear hats that much though.
Yeah.
I keep getting them every time you go to Hamfest, you get a Yaesu hat.
Right. Yeah.
Somehow I got an ICOM hat. I don't even know how I did that.
They were handing those out last year.
Were they?
Yeah.
No, because I think I just got it at Hamcation maybe.
Well,
I don't know.
They were handing out care packages last year, and I got an ICOM hat last year. But
I wonder. I have no idea. Somehow I have an ICOM hat.
Yeah.
And then I don't know. I have like a million hats now.
Shane says, are there any good breweries up here? Yeah, we went to a brewery a couple of years ago. Of course, we'll have Troll Pub on Saturday night. Will have local drafts there from local breweries, so you'll be able to sample more than just one brewery by going to Troll Pub. So that's my plan. But
there's a brewery right here in Xenia too.
Yeah, there is. I think we went there last year.
It's called like Devil something, I feel.
I think we went there last year. It might have been in 2019. I don't remember. But
everything closes early. We got here. We were ready for dinner at like 9:30 or 10, and like everything is closed.
Right.
Devil Wind Brewing, that's it.
Devil Wind Brewing, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I remember that place. I'm pretty sure we stopped in there last year. I don't remember now. Could be wrong about that, but...
well, they got a few taps there. They got probably 10 taps there.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Good. But that is...
they have 12. They have them numbered. Look at that.
Good.
I'll be darned.
Let me, real quick, I was asked to promote LDG during this trip. Those of you coming to Hamvention, this video is officially sponsored by LDG Electronics. You will be able to save 20% off of all LDG products at the Gigaparts booth this weekend. So if you need LGD tuners or antenna accessories or anything they make...
you should have told me. My LDG hat is in the car. I would have worn it.
No, yeah, mine's in there somewhere too. So yeah, LDG 20% off the Gigaparts booth this weekend, and they have they offered to sponsor my all of my videos this week. So special thanks to LDG for doing that. We're gonna get an interview with them probably on Friday. So I think they have a new something coming out. Maybe I'm thinking of somebody else. There will be a new Rig Expert AA 3000 tuner here that will cover up
Analyzer.
Analyzer. I'm sorry. I got LDG tuners on the brain. Yeah, Analyzer will cover up to 3,000 megahertz, so you'll be able to do your 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi crap with it. So that'd be kind of fun.
Yep.
But so that'll be on display at the Gigaparts booth as well. But if you guys go buy Gigaparts and get something, tell them you saw this stream and this channel and whatnot, because they like hearing that. They're good folks there. Very supportive of the ham radio community, YouTuber community in general.
They are. They're good people.
Mm-hmm.
We were just talking with Steve there earlier. Mm-hmm. I went in there. Him and his wife were in there.
Oh, you saw him? Okay, I saw him in there.
Yep.
Yeah, Steve Molo from Gigaparts. He's already in here, starting on the booth setup. Flex Radio's here. I just talked to those guys. Michael and Lori are in there, and Lou is in there. Another guy I met for the first time.
I saw a whole stack of Tar Heel antennas too.
Seriously?
Yep.
Wow.
Right
Where?
next to Gigaparts.
Was that Quicksilver?
I didn't see what brand it was,
Okay.
but I mean it's like literally, like, you know where that.
Well, no, I mean, was it a reseller of Tar Heel, or was it Tar Heel themselves booth?
It might have been a reseller.
I think it was
just boxes and boxes of Tar Heels, which is something I haven't seen for a while.
No, that's been a while since I've
If you're
seen
looking
anything
for
like
a Tar
that.
Heel antenna, I feel I saw many boxes of little Tar Heels. I mean, they had all the whole display of all of their screwdriver antennas. So literally right next to Gigaparts.
Yeah.
Where where that Explorer sign is. Like if you're facing that Explorer sign, look right.
See, he didn't have any of the signs up when I was up there.
Okay.
So, they're asking about Frank coming. Hey, thanks for the super chat, Arthur. Haven't heard you on, you've probably been there, but you should see a bunch of extra people connected to the All-Star system, Arthur. Arthur's always connected. Oh, you lost your antenna. But, yes, Frank is coming. He and Adam are flying into, it's either Cincinnati or Columbus. I can't remember where. They're flying into the same airport this evening, 5 or 6 p.m., something like that, and then they're driving in together. Adam's renting a car. So Frank and Adam will be here tonight.
Or Adam.
Yeah, I know it. And, hey, at least he wasn't in our car.
Yeah.
But Kyle's driving in. Charlie said he's at the airport right now. I don't know if that means here or there. Rob, W5ITR, Digital Rancher, he's coming in today. He'll be in here in about an hour, I think. Who else?
Is that our time or Ohio time that he'll be here?
I think it's Ohio. Well, I'm on Ohio time right here.
I'm not.
So, yeah, so.
My watch doesn't update automatically.
Kyle says he's driving now. Okay, Charlie says he's still in Arizona and boarding. I think Kyle is picking up Sterling and then Charlie.
How many cans of Sundrop you think Kyle's got?
I don't know. It's a good question. How many cans of Sundrop you bringing us, Kyle?
he's probably got at least a case, I would imagine.
Yeah, I would think so. So
we got the third campers here.
Yep. Yeah, we got here yesterday and we were the only ones here. I thought we got here about 11 in the morning on Wednesday last year, and there was 3, 4, 5 people set up, not very many at all. I thought, there'd probably be a couple people there on Tuesday. There was nobody here in this area. There was a couple people up front, but nobody here in this area.
You should tell the kids they can see that in a few hours on my channel.
Well, there you go.
At 3 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Eastern on K8MRD radio stuff.
Good.
I did a whole blog of Monday and yesterday's adventures.
Fun times.
Set to a nice soundtrack of some good, easy listening music. It's death metal? No.
Oh, here's the guy. Here's the new coach that just came in.
Yeah, look at that.
Gee, that's nice.
Yeah, well, same thing as that.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Well, they're both nice.
Yeah.
And that guy didn't have a toy hauler in the back, though.
No.
Jeez.
That's how you ham harder.
That's
right
how you ham harder, yeah. Hit the road in one of those things, man. I don't know.
40 gallons a mile.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. DX Engineering's here. Yeah, everybody's here.
Yep.
Yeah. ICOM's in there setting up. I didn't see Ray yet.
No, I don't think Ray will be here till Friday morning when he has to be here.
All the folks at Flex are in there.
Yesu's setting up.
Yesu's in there setting up. Yep. Who else did I see?
It's still early.
Everybody
will be around tomorrow.
Way early. Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
See, look, this thing's burning like crap.
Yeah. You're right. That is bad.
That's what you get for $2.50 cigar.
Yep.
Come on, Drew Estates, you can't make a cigar that burns evenly?
Yeah, Ray Novak is who we're talking about, Richard. But he's not here yet. Or I haven't, well, he may be here. I haven't seen him yet, though.
Nah.
But yeah, he's, but there's people in there setting up. And all the big names are in there setting up. And,
Yeah, I ran into Bruna from Bagali.
oh, yeah, Bagali.
She's
I saw them in there.
I got to pick up a key for Paul.
Oh, okay.
I don't know which one. Hopefully she knows which one. And then I'm on the lookout for an ATOS for Ben.
And a new one or a used one?
Yes.
Okay. I'm sure that HRO and Gigaparts will have ATOSs in
They're
stock.
out of stock.
Are they really? Mm-hmm. Even for Hamvention? Did they rat hole
I went on Gigapart's website the other day and they're out of stock.
Did they rat hole any to bring the Hamvention though?
I haven't asked.
No.
Maybe I should.
Yeah. Yeah.
But no, they've been out of stock for a while.
Yeah. I got to get my.
I don't know what the deal is.
I got to get my I have a Tar Heel. I need to get it hooked up.
How long have you been saying that? 2 years now?
Something like that. Yeah.
Oh,
well, I was waiting on the new radio.
What you'll do it when you do the DX Commander.
Yeah, no, I'll do it before that probably.
Dude, it's so easy to hook up a frickin' screwdriver antenna.
Yeah, well,
ridiculously easy. I mean, I know you got that bracket,
I had a
but
custom mount for it. Yeah.
Still, you bolt it on. I mean, it's. Are you capable of running 2 wires?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I actually just last week bought a right angle. I wanted a right angle PL259 so that it didn't come out and have to stretch it around.
Yeah.
So I got a right angle Mezzi and Plomi Evo connector for it. I've got some airborne coax that I'm going to run to it. So I've got that finally.
Airborne 10?
And I think it's Airborne 7.
Okay.
Yeah.
That'll work.
So yeah. So that's gonna be a thing. And then yeah, that's all good. So gonna be a fun show. Fun show.
It's gonna be a freaking blast.
Yep.
I think there's freaking Smoking Ape's coming.
Smoking Ape will be here too. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I texted him. I was like, "You coming?" He's like, "Only because you're coming." I was like,
all right.
So yeah, I think he's getting in tomorrow night. I feel. Mm-hmm. So. I suspect he's flying.
Steve KM9G, he's on his way. He said he was going to leave at the crack of dawn this morning and drive down from Wisconsin. I think it was 10 or 11 hours? Shorter than our drive.
Like that. Yeah.
Shorter than our drive. So he'll be here.
Yeah, but he's way up on the top of Wisconsin, so.
Yeah. So he'll be here. And I don't know if he's picking up Jim or if Jim's driving separately. I'm not sure how that's working out, but FEP Labs Jim will be here and Steve will be here and Shane, what's your status, dude? I saw Shane in the chat earlier, but
I think he's still on standby.
He's
we haven't heard
back and forth about whether he's going to come out here and
we could get a confirmation from Shane. That'd be great.
Yep. So, did you come up through Indianapolis? Yes, we did. It took us on a different route this time than it's taken us in the past. It took us all the way north through Oklahoma, into the Joplin area, came through Joplin, through St. Louis, and then through Indianapolis, and then up that direction. So we bypassed Cincinnati completely. I've driven up through Cincinnati in the past. Usually I'll take I-40, I-30 through Little Rock, and then I-40 and through Memphis to cross the Mississippi. That's the way I normally go. But for whatever reason, it took me a different route this time. So
I'm okay with not having to drive through Cincinnati.
Yeah.
I-70 it is always under construction, and it is always a traffic jam.
First flight lands at 12 in Columbus.
For who?
Shane. 12 today, Shane, or 12 tomorrow? You're talking about tomorrow, I think.
I mean, he has a second flight?
I think he's trying standby because he's an airline employee. So I think he's going to try to get on that one. I-70 was fine. You know, we had a fairly uneventful drive the whole time.
Not a single traffic jam.
Not a single traffic jam. No, there was a couple of places along the interstates where they closed the right lane or closed the left lane, but there was so few traffic that everybody just kind of merged over and it went on through. So we had...
Even in Indianapolis. We drove through Indianapolis at like a little after 5 o'clock where you'd think it would be the harder rush hour.
Yeah.
Nothing. We just
it was fine.
sailed on through.
We didn't have any trouble getting there at all. So other than just the long ass drive. But you know, I have 5 flights lined up. LOL.
Wow.
So he's really determined to get here. Oh, Zach's flying. Hey, what's up, Zach? Loyal is in the chat. He's flying out tomorrow.
Oh, you're coming up too, Loyal? Sweet.
Yep. What's Matt's status, Zach? Do you know what? I haven't talked to Matt in a few weeks. Not sure what his status is. I haven't talked to him either. Sure when he'll be here.
Is he coming?
I don't know. I don't know if he's coming or not. Good question.
Hey, that's on our frequency.
But
oh no, that's 5-2.
Sometime Friday, Shane says. Okay.
Who?
Shane says sometime Friday.
Shane will be here Friday?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Zach says he's flying last I heard. Matt is flying last I heard. My wife says she's starting to feel left out. This is the show, babe. This is the show. She's coming with me to Huntsville. She's coming back to Huntsville this year.
Oh, cool. Well, she surprised you last year.
Yeah, that's right.
That was fun.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that is it. But yes, once again, we are, those of you who have All-Star, we are on hub 43136, monitoring that. I've got a connection from my phone now. Kyle's bringing me a new an Ethernet cable to access my failed Sherry node that hopefully just has a bad SD card. So we'll tinker with that tonight at the Airbnb. But I am connected via phone app. As soon as I am finished streaming, I'll reconnect again.
Well, on Simplex, we are on 146.45.
Right. 146.45 on Simplex here at the fairgrounds. I have it monitoring now. There's nobody on it right now.
It's because we're the only ones here.
Yes, that is true. So. Mm-hmm. If you would learn to light your cigar correctly, Don says.
Yeah, it's definitely not the crappy Drew Estates factory smoke. Yeah. Well, because this costs $2.50.
This is about 20.
Literally every single. Don, I've got. That is, I can't.
No,
tell.
that's RF Field Tech, Don.
Oh. I've got these in 69% Bovedas. It's just these. When I smoke other cigars, they burn fine. It's just these Drew Estates factory smokes. They suck. But they're cheap. It's just a cheap everyday cigar, you know?
Everyday cigar.
Like you want to smoke a $10 cigar, you want to smoke a $2 cigar. I want to smoke a $10 cigar, but go broke.
Buy a cheap cigar and go through 1 lighter per cigar.
Yeah. Well, gas is pretty cheap.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So, that coach behind you is still trying to park. Yes, sounds about right. Took this guy a couple times to park too. But I don't know what he's doing back there. I'll go park it for him here in a minute.
He's almost got it.
Let's see. Does Ohio honor your carry permits? Yeah, they do. They are reciprocal. So, yep. We got several freedom sticks with us. And
this is my boomstick.
This is my listen up, primates. Yes, several boomsticks with us.
Yeah.
And Shane says, when is POTA? We're gonna have to go POTA tomorrow, I think.
Yeah, I think that's.
We have to go.
Tomorrow's
POTA.
about the only day we. Would be able to.
Yeah.
So.
Is there an official repeater that folks use?
When is James getting here? Do you know?
I don't know. I don't know when James is getting here. Yeah, 146.94 is the Hamvention talk-in repeater. But does the fairground allow boomsticks? They do in the parking lot.
Yeah, so funny you say that because I was riding around on the bike, and all the buildings have, which you wouldn't be able to carry in a building with this capacity anyway. When they're like, at least in Michigan, the gun laws are like public areas that have like a capacity of 2,500 or more. There's a few, like no churches, obviously no schools, places where people would want to come do you harm. Literally every door has like no gun signs.
Yeah. I'm not sure how official that. See, in Texas, that would be
it's very
a
official.
non-official sign. You can put up a no gun sign, but if you don't post the ordinance itself,
no, it's official. Well, I'm not trying to go to jail in Ohio.
Right. Yeah. That varies.
So I'd rather get back to Texas.
Right. When you guys go to POTA, I will need a ride out to the park, guys. Richard says. So yeah, I'm sure somebody will have an extra seat. I think my seat's full, but. What battery do I need to power my IC7300 at the campsite? Any battery.
Depends on what you're trying to do with it. I mean, I did for the longest time when kind of POTA first started taking off, and I was doing POTAs. I was using my 891 and a 10 amp hour battery, and that was when you'd have to call CQ for an hour just to get 10 contacts, because nobody knew what the hell POTA was. So,
boy, those days are gone.
A 20 amp hour battery is a good battery to have. I have a 30 amp battery in my battery box. I've not come close to draining it. Even when I'm like on Tuesday nights, I'll sit out and watch the ham radio clubhouse guys, and I'll sit here playing FT8 for a couple hours and maybe use 8-10 amp hours out of it. I'm only running 69% power, but still, that's.
I've got 3 battery boxes with me. My Gigaparts box with the 24 amp hour, and my other 2 boxes both have 50 amp hour batteries. So go big or go home.
Yeah, and then if you augment it with solar, we both got solar panels out now.
Yeah, I've got solar panels out.
I've got a 30 amp Bioenno hooked up to my. Pan it over there. I've got a 30 amp. My battery box has a 30 amp Bioenno in it. Here. Powering my 818.
Power that 818.
The 818 on transmit on FT8 5 watts pulls like 2 amps.
Power an 818 for 100 lifetimes.
Yeah. and then I got a 120 watt solar panel on the ground, so we're good.
Do you guys know what park you're going to do POTA? KB9 VBR is at Caesars Creek is where we were planning to stay. My buddy Wes is staying there, and James from
Billy's staying there too.
Billy got another one. He tried to get Caesars Creek, and he said it was sold out. James, Henrietta Adventure guy, he's staying at Caesars Creek. So we know at least 2 people that are staying at Caesars Creek. So we're going to go over there probably tomorrow.
We can just roll up on them too, and they'll just have stuff set up. We don't have to.
Yeah.
We'll let them do all the work.
Yeah, exactly.
Would you push that CQ button for me?
Yeah. I hear that James kind of knows what he's doing with POTA.
Dude, I was just looking at his stats the other day because I was just putzing around on the POTA website.
Yeah.
He has over 150,000 POTA contacts. That's 150 kilos.
I think he's like number 3 on the total leaderboard.
Not quite.
He's
close.
Okay, I thought he was number 3.
He's very close.
Okay.
He's up there.
Okay.
He's up there, and he's only been doing this for a little over a year. Last year he did that Bailey Sprott Award thing. He literally POTA'd every single day.
Every day, activated.
But he doesn't just go to one park. He'll do like 10 parks in a day. He's only working 4 days a week so he can POTA more now. He's not. He's addicted. He's got problems.
Yeah.
It is. I tell people I get emails from people all the time. They're like, "Hey, your videos got me inspired to do POTA." I'm like, "Be careful, man. It's addictive."
Yeah.
Maybe I didn't tell him that.
No, that's true.
It is very addictive.
That's true. Yep.
I've been wanting to do a lot of POTA lately, but it's been frickin' raining in Texas every damn day. So. Rained yesterday or Monday when we left.
We POTA'd Monday night.
The second I got to Jason's house to unload my crap and put it in his caravan,
it started raining.
It
was clear all day until Mike arrived and it started raining. And the Texas Snowmageddon we had like 2 years ago, we'd never had that in Texas until Mike moved to Texas.
Little Detroit boy.
I'm just saying. Brought that crap with him from Michigan.
Technically, I was in Texas January 11th.
Yes.
The movers.
Oh, the movers brought.
Because I was in an extended stay for like 6 weeks, trying to find a place to live, and then the movers brought my stuff down, and it was like a day or two after that Because when they were moving my stuff in, it was like 40 degrees. I'm like, sorry, it's cold. You guys were coming down to Texas thinking it was going to be nice and sunny.
Right.
I was doing a POTA in short sleeves in January when I moved down there.
Mm-hmm. That's very...
With my G90.
We've done POTA in shorts on January 1st at the beach twice.
Yep.
So...
Whatever.
We are complaining about ham radio tips and tricks. Is that what? Yeah, we are complaining about snow. If we wanted to live in snow, we wouldn't be in Texas.
I was born further south than most people in this country.
Yeah.
For the first 8 years of my life, I lived in Lighthouse Point, Florida, which is
2 more people showing up.
Pompano,
with RVs.
if you know Pompano, just north of Fort Lauderdale.
I know where that is. 2 people showing up with RVs. Good times, good times.
Yep.
So, Steve from M17 Project, I saw you in there, buddy. Gonna get you on interview again this weekend, I'm sure.
We talked to them. I talked to them in Florida.
Yeah. They're making some good.
And now he's in every one of my damn frickin' live streams.
Yep.
Wonder if this guy knows he's supposed to back in.
I think he's angled the wrong way.
Or maybe he's pulling forward to...
Yeah. I didn't back in. I pulled around that way.
I know.
But, yes. 130. Sorry, Jason. I bought a DX Commander from Mike. You selling DX Commanders now?
For that Easter thing?
Yeah, I know what he's talking about.
I sold them all for all you guys. Callum texted me. He's like, what the heck?
Well,
they're gone.
He texted me like a week before. He told me about the thing a week or 2 before, and I said, well, I'm on vacation that week. I was in Big Bend that week. And I said, I'll send an email to my email list for you. Just let me know when. He goes, yeah, like Tuesday or Wednesday or whatever it was. Well, he put them up there like a day or 2 early, and they were all sold out by the time I got to it. So
yeah, I just made a video that morning.
Yeah,
gone.
Yep, that will do it.
Great.
I don't know if those.
I still have an antenna to give away.
I've got 2. I've got 2.
Because from that Easter sale, because I sold out first.
Oh right, no, I bought 2 of the antennas off of my own link, and then 2 of the Expeditions. So I've got them in the garage. Actually, I bought 3. I bought 1 for myself. I didn't have an Expedition. I have the old Classic, and Callum says that it's so old that he's changed everything on it now.
Oh, he's changed them like 3 times probably.
So I bought a Classic or a Expedition for myself, and I bought 2 Expeditions to give away, which we're going to be giving away probably at the end of this month. Probably on our happy hour, Memorial Day happy hour live stream, I'm going to give those away. So y'all keep watching for that. I guess those guys are angled this way.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I guess.
Driving that way and then you back in. Nope.
But
I've got the DX Commander, the 12 meter thing, but it's a freaking Ranting Ravens house, and I was gonna go down and pick it up last Friday or 2 Fridays ago, but me and Ryan decided to go POTA and get drunk instead. That was Cinco de Mayo. When we had the POTA-ritas.
Oh yeah.
I invented a new term, POTA-rita. You do a POTA, you drink margaritas on Cinco de Mayo. POTA-ritas. Highly recommend. We had
good,
they were made with Padron silver. What's that really high-end triple sec? Better than Cointreau. Not Cointreau is a triple sec, isn't it?
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know triple sec brands.
Well, margarita's you get the tequila, the sweet and sour, and triple sec. We had it was all top shelf, and we put them in like the thermos tumblers.
Oh yeah.
Like you don't want to have like a solo cup or nothing out there. You don't want the Rangers knowing. Yeah. You put it in a water bottle.
Yeah. There
water,
you go. That's the way to do it.
Gotta be incognito here.
Yep.
Follow K at MRD for more tips like this. I'll teach you how to POTA. They don't call me Papa POTA for nothing.
Oh, that's right. Shane says we need to have a build party for DX Expeditions. He's got or DX Commanders. He's got an Expedition as well. Frank's got one.
Yeah.
And we should get together on that. That'd be fun.
And I'll be there, and I'll just set mine up, and I'll be on the air while I'll watch you guys. I'll set them up.
I need something that I'm glad I got that Expedition because I need something that I can take to a park and put my amplifier behind.
Yep.
And all of the end-fed half waves won't handle 500 watts, but the DX.
So me and Sideboom's got a 1,000-watt amplifier.
Yeah.
And we're fixing to do. I gotta see if I can get. I gotta see if I can pull some strings to get a power source for this. But we want to do a 1,000-watt POTA activation
on battery power.
On battery power with the DX Commander.
That'd be good.
That's gonna be freaking awesome.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Because we only live a few hours. He lives in Louisiana.
Yeah.
So he's not too far. So we'll probably go somewhere near, probably somewhere around Baytown actually.
Oh yeah, okay.
Somewhere in that area, maybe a little bit west, maybe closer to Orange or something, kind of by the border.
Somebody's asking if you can buy tickets to the fairgrounds. Yes.
Oh yeah.
You don't have to pre-order. You can. Somebody's calling me, and I'm going to ignore it. So yeah, you can buy tickets at the gate, and come on out. Don't be shy.
Yep. No shortage of hover rounds.
Yeah.
If you're.
I was riding my e-bike in there earlier, and Michael Coulter. I saw him, so I stopped and talked to him for a minute, and he's like, yeah, you can't ride that during the show. Our insurance won't allow it. And I'm like, so your insurance will allow you to for these really old guys to ride these scooters that they can't hardly walk to, but I can't ride a bike that I can control 100%. But okay, yeah, that's fine. I don't care.
And them guys with the scooters will just run you over.
I know,
They don't care.
Yeah.
They don't care.
Yeah.
They don't even have a little bell or nothing.
They got a little. I don't know if they use it, but they got it. So
no, they just run you over. They don't care. I mean, I guess when I'm that old and ornery, I won't care either. But
what time are you heading to Cedar Creek? I don't know. Adam is doing a presentation at 4 Days in May tomorrow afternoon. I want to say it's around 1 or 1:30, and I say we head over immediately after that. So I got to find out what time Adam's presentation is at 4 Days in May. And
I'll tell you the best way to find out when we're on the air.
Ham alert.
Ham alert.
Yep.
Look at that freaking spider. Holy crap.
Oh. Yeah.
You need to go away.
Why don't we dispatch that guy because he's I don't want him biting the dog. Check.
I don't know where he is, but he ain't here now. Just kick him.
Ain't here now.
Have you not put the new firmware on these?
No, I haven't done anything.
Yeah, you can turn the lights off and everything.
No.
It's great.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
No, I turn the lights off on these things.
Yeah. I like to have the lights on so I know that the battery's not dead.
That's what the frickin' receiver's for.
Yeah, but if you're not looking at the receiver, if you're front facing your phone interviewing someone.
I gotta show you how to use your phone, buddy.
I don't have an iPhone, so you can't really show me how to use that. How did the 500 do on the trip? Beautifully. In fact, it's beaconing APRS right now, KC5HWB-6. You can see that we were beaconing the whole way here. In fact, it was funny. Somebody got on All-Star and they were talking to us. They're like, because Mike's icon is a little stick man, and my icon's a little truck, or the vehicle. And it showed Mike behind me, because he was only beaconing 5 watts and I was beaconing 50. So
I think it was just the times that we were beaconing.
It could be, but
I was behind the. It
looked like the stick man chasing the truck down the road on the APRS.
I mean, if you look at it, you can still see us. I imagine.
Yeah, probably so.
That was funny.
I guess that guy gave up. I don't know.
I don't know.
See ya. Looks like a homemade.
No, he was pulling his power cord. I don't think he was close enough.
Ah, okay. Yeah, he's just pulling around. So, yes. Live from the Hamvention Fairgrounds, guys. Hope to see all of you this weekend. Well, you can't see it now because of the coach there, but the building 3 where Gigaparts and Yaesu are is right there. So you just come out that building, turn a little bit to the right, and walk back here to this RV store. You see a bunch of RVs back here. Come find us. We'll be hanging out here kind of off and on. This is our break-taking spot.
We'll look for the big, tall green mast, because that'll be up.
Yeah, the MFJ mast will be up, so you'll be able to see that. Starlink is up, although it's not connected to anything. And But we're right. The Dara Ham Shack is right there with the big Yagi is right there. So y'all come see us at some point in time.
Yeah, it's the first kind of road of the campground, and we're 5 or 6 spots in on the left.
Mm-hmm. What did that say? Last year, Josh was there with you. When does he get in? He gets in tonight. I think he lands at like 6 or something like that. And then he said he'd be at the, I think we're all meeting at the Airbnb later. So I think he gets there between like 7 and 8 tonight, something like that. So he's renting a car and driving in from wherever he flies into. I don't know if he's flying into Cincinnati or Columbus or wherever. So, yeah, Josh will be here tonight. Adam, Frank will be here tonight. Rob will be here in just a little bit. Sterling, Kyle, and Red will be here this evening. Probably somebody else, too. I can't remember who else. But let's run some AM while smoking cigars. Sure, why not?
Some AM with the 818.
We were at the Moore Expo in last month in Springfield, Missouri, and Shane had his 7300 set up there at our campsite. We was just hunting POTA, and he saw the waterfall an AM signal, so he tuned around to the guy, and he made an AM contact.
Nice.
And he said we sat there and talked to the guy for 5 minutes, and it was like, he's like, man, it's been a long time since I made an AM contact. Sounded fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
And we should do that more often. We should do a POTA activation on AM.
I've made a few AM contacts, but not many.
Yeah. It's been a while since I've done one. Before that,
I think it was the 160 meter AM contest when I was still in Michigan. I used my my MFJ tuner to tune up my 40 meter off center fed dipole on 160 meters.
Yeah.
But I made like 2 or 3 contacts.
RF Field Tech says, when is Sterling going to make more videos?
That's right, he does make videos.
That's the question. That's the question. You know, Sterling, I don't know if he should be allowed to stay in the YouTuber's Airbnb. You got to be a YouTuber to stay at the YouTuber's Airbnb. So, I don't know. It might be a little bit sketch tonight.
Yeah.
We might have an extra bed. We'll have to tell Sterling he has to sleep on the sidewalk outside. So there might be an extra bed there. You guys ask Kyle about that. See if we allow Sterling in there or not.
I mean, he has a channel.
He has a channel, yes.
So
a lot of people have channels.
It doesn't take much to be a YouTuber. Look at me.
I know it, yeah. Yeah. Oh, boy. Thank you for watching, everybody. We're just hanging out at the campsite. This is where we'll be rest of the day, probably the rest of the day today. Well, until that, we're going to go meet everybody at the Airbnb tonight, but yep. Fun times.
Should be a good time.
Yeah, we're looking forward to it. The weather out here is very nice, guys. Very nice weather.
Yeah. Today and tomorrow are going to be the 2 nice days.
Yep.
And then in typical Hamfest fashion, we'll have some rain.
KJ4YZI, Eric, I don't know if he's coming or not, honestly.
I don't think he is.
Is he not?
I mean, I haven't talked to him.
I haven't
talked to him since Hamcation.
Yeah.
Oh.
What's the post-COVID turnout? Last year, they had a really good turnout. And again, when I talked to Michael Coulter earlier today, about an hour and a half ago probably, a couple hours ago, something like that, he said they had sold more tickets this year than they had at this time last year. So the campgrounds, of course, is sold out. They don't have very many campground spots. But yeah, they've sold more tickets this year than they did last year. And should be a really good show. So numbers are looking good. Rain late Friday night only. Yeah, they keep changing that. Originally they said...
it'll change all the time.
Yeah, originally it said AM showers on Friday and Saturday, and I think they've changed that to where it's going to be late Friday.
I've had the misfortune of living in Ohio twice, and then working in Ohio a third time, but I lived just over the border because I was working in Toledo. You have no idea what's going on here.
No.
It's it's kind of the same thing everywhere.
It is.
Literally, in all the states that I've lived in, everybody says the same thing. Mm-hmm. Oh, just wait 5 minutes, the weather will change. Yeah. Doesn't matter whether it's Michigan, Ohio, Virginia, Florida, New Jersey, Texas.
Texas is
where else have
true.
I lived? All over the place. Doesn't matter. Everybody thinks they're unique.
Yeah.
They're not.
Yeah.
I'm very well traveled.
Big news at the DX Engineering. Oh, yes. Okay, so we're going to announce that.
I do know some big news about DX Engineering.
Because Callum actually told me that like 3 days ago. Okay, so DX...
He told me that longer than that?
Well, he told me I could announce it 3 days ago. He told me that like a month ago. I think it was about a month ago. Anyway, yeah. DX Engineering is selling DX Commander antennas now.
Yeah, buddy.
U.S. distributor inside the USA, DX Commander antennas.
That's going to be huge because you got to, when you order from Callum, you got to pay shipping. DX Engineering, you ain't paying shipping over $99 with DX Engineering.
Right. So
that's how they get me, because when I build Big Geek, I order all my Anderson power poles from them.
Oh.
And it's always like $79 or something. Like, you bastards. So they sucker you into buying something else.
Yeah.
No matter what, you're paying $100 if you get DX Engineering. But
go by the DX Engineering booth.
But their shipping is fast.
Yeah, well, Callum's shipping is fast.
Callie, if you order a DX Commander today, you'll have it yesterday.
Yeah, that's right.
I don't know how they do it. Well, they fly around the world the other way.
Yeah.
So they
fly back in time.
reverse they go the other way of the international date line. That's how they do it.
Yep, that is true. Did not see an email letting me know about the live stream. No, I didn't send an email today. We're here in the field. But I did talk about this live stream on the live stream last Sunday when I had all the YouTubers on. We were talking about our plans for this week. So, and I did the same exact live stream.
I'm just going to go with yes. That's from Scoggins.
That's from Scoggins?
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Tell them sure. We're going to have a really good representation of Devos Light Rangers out here. Because somebody else texted me with that earlier too, but it wasn't him. But yes. Devos Light Rangers for nighttime, and good stuff.
All right, this cigar sucks.
Yeah.
I've got some really nice cigars in there, though.
You want one?
No, I have.
Oh, you have.
I brought.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
No, I don't need to. I don't need to chain smoke cigars.
Well.
Give me.
If you're interested in a VHQ hex beam, I talked to Dave. He's in there with his hex beam setup. I did an interview with him at Hamcation last February, and he says that he sold a lot due to my video. He brought, I think, 5 or 6 with him today that you can take with you. So it is, if you want the biggest, most kick-ass hex beam that exists today. Now, I love my Buddy Hex, don't get me wrong, but the Buddy Hex is made for portable operations. The VHQ is made to put up and leave. I know guys who put up the Buddy Hex and leave it, and you can do that, but that's not really what it's designed for. The Buddy Hex is designed for portable operations. VHQ is designed for put up, and there's a hurricane coming, just leave it there, it's fine. So, yeah, great antenna. Absolutely great antenna. I think I'm going to put mine up on the house. I haven't told my wife yet, but...
You just did.
I just did, yeah.
Surprise!
She's going to look at that and be like,
Just a clothes hanger, dude.
Yeah. I want to bolt it to my chimney on the top of my 2-story house.
Yeah.
I think that's what I'm going to do.
They're pretty sweet.
Legal limit, buddy.
Well, think about the guy that lives down the street from Frank.
Oh, I know.
He's got that step IR or something, whatever it is.
He's got 2 or 3 good tri-bender up there.
He's got an antenna farm out there.
Yeah, he does.
And Frank still doesn't have one antenna thrown out.
He does. He's got a I think he takes it up and down, but he's got an antenna strung up in a tree in the backyard.
Not when I was there.
Well,
and that was just before
I don't think he leaves it there, but he does do.
What's the point of it having?
I don't know. This is Frank we're talking about. Logic is out the window.
I've got 2 antennas up.
Yeah.
3 actually, if you count the VHF.
Well, if you count my VHF, I've got 3 up also in GMRS and a VHF and a off-center fed dipole for HF.
Yeah.
Right now. So.
And Frank's got room.
Oh yeah, he's got plenty of room.
Yep. What he doesn't have are good excuses.
Yeah. Can't wait to get there, Richard. Trucking ham. Well, come on, dude. Drop your load off and get over here.
There's semis in here. You should be able to get a semi in here.
I don't know. I think that coach is bigger than his bobtail.
There's literal. You can't see him now, but they're bringing in loads of stuff.
That's true.
And there's 50-foot trailers with pickup trucks bringing them.
My understanding is that DX Engineering will have DX Commander antennas here at this show. I believe. Don't quote me on that, but because they just announced this, and I think they timed it to announce for Hamvention. So yes, I believe that DX Commander antennas will be available at the DX Engineering booth this show. Hopefully, because
that'd be cool.
Yep, would be cool. That would be very cool. Oh, hello from Cincinnati. I'll be there Saturday.
I mean, to be fair, that dually right there,
yeah,
it's the same size as the pickup truck.
Yeah.
It's just not, or as a semi, it's just not as tall.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Yep, that bobtail's smaller than that coach right there.
God, yeah. Just a little bit.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Richard, I would suspect you'd be able to get in here. There's another dually.
Tom says, Mike, your Buddy Stick Pro with the stand works great. Your, what'd you call it?
Tri-lam.
Tri-lam. Tri-lam.
Lambda, lambda, lambda.
Yeah. I'm going to have to retire before I can hamfest. That's sad.
Yeah. You don't get any holiday time at all?
Yeah.
Work you to the bone. Sounds like my old job.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
I think I had because I was so tenured, I had probably 4 or 5 weeks of holiday every year, and they'd guilt you anytime you wanted to take it.
Really?
Oh, it was terrible. It's terrible.
That is terrible.
Yeah.
That is terrible. Yep.
So you'd end up just like taking a payout for some of it at the end of the year.
Oh yeah.
Well, it's like,
that's good.
well, it carries over because it would carry over to the next year too, and it's like, well,
yeah.
When do I have time to take it? Because I'm your little slave.
Have everyone in your group spend $50 or under and see who gets the best deal of the Hamfest is over. I wish I could I wish I could limit my spending to $50. It's probably not going to happen.
I don't see myself spending much money at all. I don't need anything.
I don't need anything either.
The only thing I get at like every Hamfest is just more connectors.
Yeah.
More connectors, adapters, whatever.
I bought that IC705 case at Hamcation that I wasn't planning to buy. It was like $375. So.
And then you bought that Kenwood at Belton.
Yep, I bought the Kenwood at Belton. TS480.
Because you needed that.
I did, actually.
Yeah. I needed 200 watts mobile.
Yeah. Well, I needed a newer radio than my IC7000.
Yeah.
It was getting a little long in the tooth for bouncing around in the truck. Works great. I'm gonna put it in a packable pack like with the Armalock cages on it. So use that as a POTA pack, but that is that. But yeah, I needed a new HF radio. Nobody makes an HF radio these days except for Yaesu, the 891.
Not a mobile one. You got the 891 or you got the 7100.
That's it. Yeah. And I would have gone with the 7100, but I'm glad I found a 480 for a good price. And so yeah, I've got 200 watts.
Get that extra 3 dBs.
Mm-hmm.
Well, plus you got the big Tar Heel, so it'll handle more power.
Actually,
I think the little Tar Heel handles.
It'll handle more than 200 watts.
Several hundred watts. Yeah. I can't remember.
600, 500, 600,
I don't know.
something like that.
I don't know. I mean, I don't have any more than 100, so I don't care.
Yep. Yep.
I've never needed more than 100. The frickin'
You don't. You don't.
The freaking pileups you get.
It's such a compromised antenna. Any mobile antenna is a compromised antenna anyway.
But you think about like when I'm out doing POTA, a good portion of the time, regardless of the antenna I'm using. I mean, I'm usually using the PAC-10 or the DX Commander.
Yeah.
It's like if I had more power or a more efficient antenna, which, I mean, yeah, you get some loss with the 49-to-1 just in the transformer, but not much. It's like I did a POTA probably a month or so ago. I had like 350 contacts in like 2.5 hours. Yeah. Like I don't know how you could work any more people faster. Like
no.
So
no,
it just doesn't matter.
Not really. Gary says 2.0 and MRD in the same place. This is going to be interesting. It's been interesting for an hour, man. Where you been?
Yeah.
Don's got to sign off. See you, Don. Oh, now Jason's calling me. So I'm live streaming, son.
Who's that?
The phone. Scoggins.
Oh.
He's calling.
You had his call center, eh?
Yeah.
You forget that he has a ham license.
He has a ham license, yeah. Yeah, Scoggins, he's calling me. I'm live streaming, telling everybody about, in fact, let me say this again. This weekend, Hamvention, 20% off of all LDG tuners and electronics at the Gigaparts booth. They are sponsoring this video, so thank you for the sponsorship. LDG at the Gigaparts booth. Come by and get 20% off. Tell them that we sent you. So that is a thing. Because, yeah, I don't know why he's calling me after texting you. He doesn't know we're together, I guess. Well, but yeah, he just texted you and asked you about the campsite. I don't know what he's doing.
What are you doing, Scoggins?
You should be in the chat right now, son. Yeah.
He's bringing you a light, and he said he's bringing me beer. I said, bring me a light. He said, he said, I'm bringing you beer. I'm like, I got 30 beers sitting right there.
What's the cell service like in the buildings? We need internets, Steve says.
As good as cell signal will be in a metal building.
Last year, I live streamed in the buildings, and in certain spots, it would kind of slow down and buffer a bit. But for the most part, I was able to live stream last year. I don't know, dude. I think they have a vendor connection for Square credit card machines, blah blah blah. So I don't know how that is, but last year it was okay. Haven't tested it yet today, so I don't know. But outside it's fine. We're live streaming on 4G right now. 5G. I'm getting 5G right now. So we're live streaming on AT&T right now. I've got unlimited, so outside it's perfect. Sprint, T-Mobile, AT&T, yeah, Sprint, T-Mobile. I don't do
Boost
T-Mobile. I don't do T-Mobile because it doesn't work at the hunting lease.
What's that one that was it Ryan Reynolds? Mint
Mobile,
like that?
Yeah, Mint Mobile, yeah.
I don't know. I've had AT&T forever.
Yeah, me too. Well, that's the 1 hour mark, guys. I appreciate y'all hanging with us. Please do come by and see us at the campsite, or just stop us if you see us walking around, which we will be doing a lot of that.
146.450 is our frequency.
146.450 is our simplex frequency we'll be monitoring. If you have All-Star connected to the All-Star system, I will be monitoring that from multiple connections. And the All-Star node is 43136. 43136. That's my hub that runs on a virtual private server and a data center. It is connected 24/7, 365. So connect to that, talk to us, and come see us at Hamvention 2023. Appreciate you guys hanging out with us today, and look forward to seeing everybody this weekend. So 73 to all. Kyle, drive safe, buddy.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah. Don't, if you're going to have a wreck, do it before you pick up Charlie, because he's fragile. So drive safe, dude. Everyone have a good rest of the day, and we'll see you this weekend. Bye.
Bye, everybody.
How do you stop this?
I have no idea.
Okay. Well, it should be able to. Nope.
Bye.
Bye.
See you later.
Here we go. End live stream. There we go. Right there.